Hi guys, welcome to Converse. So today we will see how we can use the lead management system to manage and maintain leads inside of Converse. So first of all, we have to come to the leads section, and as you can see, we have two views over here. We have the board view where we can see different stages of our leads and different names and their respective mobile numbers, which we can manage and drag and drop into different columns. And secondly, we have our table view, which can be triggered by clicking over here. And we have the list view, in which we have the tables, in which we have all the leads and their details. And we can click on the I button to create or edit the lead as we like. So after that, we can see that we can manually create our leads from here. We can add name, email and phone number. And we can move the leads from one stage to another by dragging it and then putting it in the particular column that we want to. And once we click on a particular lead, let's say this one, we will go into the management section. Here we can add products which we have associated with this particular lead. We can add the sources which is associated with this particular lead, like where did this lead come from and things like that. Here we can add the activity log where we can see that what all has been happening with this particular lead. We have the call section where we can add calls, which will show that how many outgoing calls or incoming calls we have received from the leads in terms of the customer support or customer relations. And we have the chats section where we can see the chat that we have had with the customer using our WhatsApp Business API. So as you can see, we have the different levels, dashboard, calls and chats, and have different fields like products, sources. And once we go back into the Kanban view, we can see we have different stages for our leads. This can be managed by going to the settings and then lead setup section. Here we can create a stage and we can move it to the particular place that we like. So once we come over here and refresh it, we can see we have added an extra stage, or we can simply delete it and it is removed. As you can see, it is removed. Now we have the sources section in the settings, in which we can add the different sources. We can add as many sources as we want, as many as we would like to handle in the lead management system. And we have the product section. Here we can assign the products that we want to assign to the different leads. And then we have the event section. What this section does is, whenever we get a new lead, if we turn this on, whenever a new contact messages us on WhatsApp, we convert them into a lead automatically. And if we switch this off, if a new person messages the business on WhatsApp, then they will not be automatically converted into a lead. We will have to manually add them if you want to. So either you can let this be on or off depending on your use case. So that is the lead management system for Converse, and this can be used to manage the leads effectively.